Hi guys, we're here today at Court C of the Anne Clark Netball Centre, where Ness and I have spent many years training and playing. You know, blood, sweat and tears out here. How does it feel to be out on the Court C that we've trained at for so many years?
It feels actually quite weird being seated in the middle of Court C. Usually we're running around, dodging and doing our stuff. So yeah, a bit awkward actually.
So Ness, only a few more days left until the final game. How are you feeling?
As you know, I've been speaking to you about it a lot. I'm feeling extremely anxious, excited, nervous, sad. All these emotions overwhelm me this week. So yeah, it's going to be a tough week, I think.
Yeah, and I know a lot of the girls are feeling it as well, and you know, like the anxiousness of just getting out there on court. How do you feel you're going to, feel once you get out on court and, in front of the Red Sea that we love so much? How do you think that's going to go down?
And that's exactly right. That's the one thing that I think I'm going to miss the most, running out in front of such an amazing crowd that we always have week to week. And the members have been absolutely amazing the whole 11 years that I've been part of the Swifts, and to say goodbye to them at home is going to be absolutely amazing. But I think there's going to be a few tears as well.
I know that you've had you've been inundated with such amazing messages from the fans. Is there anything that's sticks out in particular in your mind, or something that you didn't realise about yourself that people were saying about you?
To be honest, I got so many messages the day that the press release came out that I've got to go through and read them all again, because so many came through, and I'm so grateful to have such a great support team behind me, and with the girls, everybody up in the New South Wales office and the members and the sponsors have been absolutely amazing.
So Ness, 27's not that old. I'm 27. You're making me feel old. Why for the decision now, and what was behind it?
Look, I've been thinking about it for a few weeks now, as you know, and look, I'm only young, but my body doesn't feel it. I've gone through a lot of injuries throughout my career, like 2 knee surgeries, back injuries, so I think my body's definitely needing a good rest. And also I sort of sat down with my family and yourself and thought about my career and thought about the things that I've achieved throughout my career, and I'm extremely happy with what I've done, and to play 4 and win 4 premierships with an amazing group of girls is something that's extremely valued for myself, and I'm happy with the decision to retire at this stage.
So Ness, we've been, best friends since we're 8, played netball together since we're 8. For people out there that don't actually know your story, can you tell us a little bit about, the things that you've done, things that you've achieved, even some funny stories along the way?
Might take a while. So we obviously started playing netball at 8 together in a small little club, and that's when I really sort of noticed our friendship, and we've done a lot since then together. It's quite funny that we've gone through every single team together and been pretty much announcing the team a week apart from one another, especially the Swifts as well. So I suppose growing up, I've always loved netball. I played because my sister played and you played. We're always joint at the hip. We also did a lot of running together as well, so it was always netball or athletics, and it got to the point where we both had to make a decision on what sport we wanted to pursue, and netball was the one because it was always a team sport. We always had so much fun together playing. And I suppose just making state teams and Swifts when we were 16, that was a massive highlight. I still remember the moment that Julie asked me to come to a training session. I was like, yes, and I didn't even think of, okay, I'm going to be playing with Liz Ellis and Kath Cox. I'm like, I'm going to be training with Kim. So that was a massive highlight, and as I said before, winning 4 premierships with the Swifts, making Aussie squads, and being this close to a couple of teams, it's been an absolutely up and down roller coaster ride for the last 20 years, let alone 11. So it's been good.